All right, hi guys. So thanks for joining my channel, and I totally forgot to turn my light on. So give me 1 second. All right, there you go. So this is my Get Ready With Me. If you're new to my channel, I film Get Readies with me every week on Tuesday. So today's Tuesday, the 24th. I don't know, pretty sure it's the 24th. And then I upload it on Wednesdays. I normally upload on Monday, but I was dealing with some personal stuff, so I didn't have an upload on Monday. I'm sorry about that. I will have a video for you guys tomorrow to Get Ready With Me, and my my weigh-in, my weight loss weigh-in. That's just been so up and down. I don't even know. But I've started over this week. I am committed. I went and got some really good healthy food last night, so we will see. And then of course we have Thanksgiving on Thursday. So my plate will be small. I will be eating delicious Thanksgiving food. It just won't be, you know, a lot. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I will try to do get an extra video uploaded this week for you guys, or next week do an extra video since I missed one yesterday. If not, I'm sorry. Like I said, we're just dealing with a lot right now. So anyways, so that's my little speech. We do have a couple new things we're trying today, not a lot. The last Get Ready With Me last week, we had more new stuff to try in that video. We have a Violet Voss eyeshadow palette that I got in my Ipsy last month. I don't think I've tried anything Violet Voss actually, so this is another Get Ready With Me. I'm trying something new because last week's I got that Natasha Denona palette in my BoxyCharm, and we tried that palette, and I've used that one a couple of times. I love it. Beautiful colors for fall. It is a beautiful palette. All right, so I'm just gonna check to make sure that's drying down good, and it is. I have this spot up here on my eyelid. I use a eye serum morning and night for like under my eyes and up here for like wrinkles and stuff. And I did this once before with Kate Somerville one, the Warrior wrinkle serum, and it did the same thing. It's almost like it burnt. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it's like right around here, but it's not on this side, and it doesn't do anything down here. Very interesting. So I think I'm going to stop using it up here. I stopped using the Wrinkle Warrior by Kate Somerville because I thought, okay, too much retinol, but it doesn't do it anywhere else. So maybe that skin is just really sensitive on my eye. All right, so we're gonna hop on in with my eyeshadow. If you're new to my channel and these Get Readies with me, I do my eyeshadow first, just because if there's any fallout from eyeshadows, which we all know that definitely does happen, has happened to me plenty of times. 1 second. I need to make sure I grabbed, pretty sure I did. I thought I did, yep, 1 second, guys. Okay, just have to grab some makeup remover wipes. I also have this I wanted to show you guys. Have you guys used this? It is the Pharmacy Green Clean. It's the Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I just got a sample size. I've been using this the last 3 days now. I've been trying to get their cherry one through BoxyCharms, like pop up and out on stores, but they always seem to be sold out when I get on, even though this month everyone was on the same day, and I got on like the minute it opened, their pop-up store, and it was on there, but it said it was sold out. I don't see how that's possible, so I'm thinking maybe it was just, I don't know, a mistake on there from last month, because it was on there last month on their add-on, and then I just missed it because this month and next month they're opening. This month was pop-up and they opened it up to everybody on the same day. Next month is add-on and they're opening it up to everybody on the same day. So I don't know, but I have found it on eBay. I have found it on Mercari, but I at least wanted to try because I don't think I've tried anything from Pharmacy. I may have, but I wanted to at least try the cleansing balm. Though I think the only difference, if you've tried this one and the other one, comment down below and let me know if there is a difference between this one and the cherry one. I think the only difference is the scent. but it works really well. It definitely takes away your makeup. It makes my face nice and smooth. I still cleanse afterwards. I still clean up my face, but I use that mainly just for taking off the makeup. Anyways, so we have the Violet Voss eyeshadow for this Get Ready With Me. And so I do eyeshadow first in case there's fallout, and if I have my foundation and primer on, I'm not wiping that off. So I swatched it. I haven't used it yet, I promise, but I swatched it in my Ipsy video if you saw that. Let me cover that up. So those are the colors we're working with. I think we're just going to do 2 colors today. We're going to use this color and then this color. And then we'll probably put probably this one on the lower lash line. So, oh, got some on my finger. Okay, so we're just gonna hop on into it. What brush should I use? I like to use different brushes. I think we're going to use the Morphe R34. It's kind of got this little, see how it's like slant, not really slanted, but kind of domed, but not, I don't know. I'm excited to try this. These are definitely some cute fall colors as well. So we're just gonna, as a cute little mirror, we're gonna put this first color up in the, like the transition shade here. And then we will use the other one for the outer corner. Oh, I got that a little too high. There we go. So now I'm just going to blend it in. So how has everyone's week been? Mine wasn't too bad. I worked a lot. I actually went to work on Saturday at 5 because I was asked to come to work early on our weekends of Black Friday. Walmart's doing Black Friday a little different, if you guys didn't know that, this year because of COVID. We're just trying to limit the, god dang, I keep getting stuff either my finger or the brush in my palette. We're trying to limit the amount of shoppers in the store, at least in my town. I'm not sure about other Walmarts, but I know in my town that's what we're doing. In Washington, the government has pushed us back again. Okay, I can't use that because I keep hitting it with my brush, like the eyeshadow pans. He has implemented going back to phase 2 or 1, I can't remember, but we at least went back to phase 2 at the very least because our cases just keep rising. It's just not safe for us to have everything open like we were. Everything opened back up a while ago, and we have had to wear masks forever like everybody else, but everything was open and running. We stopped counting people coming in the store, things like that. But now we're back to counting limited people, and so they decided to do Black Friday a little different, where you can also order online, but you're also gonna be coming in the store, counting, and they have certain weekends. So it's like 3 weekends. Well, all right, so now we're gonna use, oh, that was Pretty Peach, by the way. Now we're gonna use Coral Pop. When I swatched this one, it was very bright. Well, and then we're gonna use Champagne as the sparkly color. We're gonna put this in the corner of the eye, and then we'll put some up in the crease a little. Anyways, this brush is a little bit smaller, so I'm back to this palette mirror. So I was scheduled for 5 this past weekend. So I went to work, and we've had to be screened in since, I'm sure everybody's like that. Every company that's opened, I'm sure they're doing the same thing, but we have to get screened in, and the guy that was screening me, he was like, oh, are you here to work freight? Because I normally don't work until 8, and everybody knows that. Like all managers and people who do the the screening, you know, they know what time you're there. They see you every day. They take your temperature. You have to do a screening assessment before coming into work. And I was like, no, not that I know of. I was under the impression when I was asked to come in and work Black Friday, I was supposed to work last week, or they asked me to work last weekend, I should say. But I told my clinic because my husband and I went out of town for our anniversary, which was so much fun. We had a good time together. Which, like I mentioned in my video last week, we definitely needed that. With everything going on with the kids, it's biological dad. And there's new news that I will get to in a minute. But I told him, no, I'm assuming I'm here to work Black Friday. And apparently we didn't have that Black Friday last week. Sometimes one of the managers, he does the scheduling. Other times the system does it. Well, I'm not sure if it was him that mixed up when Black Friday was, or this, I don't know, or the schedule just automatically put me in, because that's what I had worked the weekend before, and sometimes it does that. It will just copy your previous schedule from the week before. It's definitely not a foul-proof system, I will definitely say that. So I ended up having to be at work at 5 o'clock and didn't have to be. I actually might put this coral color under my eye, because I actually really think that's pretty. All right. Now I'm going to take a small brush and I'm just going to go on the crease here with that color. So I'm going to take this Morphe brush, there's no name for it, and we're just going to put a little bit of that coral color on it, not a lot, because we're just putting a little bit in the crease, and then we're just going to tap it off and switch mirrors again because this is a long brush. So that was my Saturday. I was at work at 5 and didn't need to be, but I mean, it wasn't bad because I got to get off earlier than I normally do. I'm normally off in between 4 and 5. I work at 8 every morning, with Tuesday and Wednesdays off, and then get off at either 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So, I mean, yeah, I was off early. I had my afternoon, so that was nice, but I was like, really? I could have slept in, and that was a no makeup day for me, because I would have had to be up by at least 3:30 to get my skincare done and my makeup, and I just wasn't doing it. So I did my skincare because that's extremely important to take care of our skin, especially in these winter months right now. But I did not do any makeup that day. I said, nope, not doing it. I'm not getting up early just to put on my face. All right, so that's what that part looks like. Now we're gonna hop on in with champagne. It's like a sparkly brownish pink. Looks more, I guess it's like a champagne color, champagne. And that's very bright on the eyelid, just like it was when I swatched it. And this is why I do my shadow first, because I just have some fallout. This is gorgeous. I also have a liquid eyeshadow that I need to use as well. So, and it's like a sparkly champagne one as well. So I'll probably use that next week to get ready with me. This is the last of any of like my new makeup right now. I do have, actually I think it's all skincare. I do have a BoxyCharm, pop-up order on its way. I'm supposed to have it on the 30th. I normally get them like a day early, so I'll probably have it on the 31st, but, on the, not the 31st, the 29th. But I'm actually pretty sure that's all skincare. I don't think I did any makeup. Oh wait, no, I did. Yeah, I did do one thing of makeup. Or 2 things of makeup. Actually, I think it's 2 things of makeup. One of them we've already seen. I already have. I just got in a different color. But other than that, I don't have any new makeup right now. I haven't went out and bought any. I do want that Tarte. I want to try the Tarte. I think they're labeling it as like a Christmas gift set thing. But it's their Little Bloom eyeshadow palette, the Little Toasty eyeshadow palette, and then another one. So it's like a 3-in-1. So, but I haven't bought it because, I mean, really, it's not a bad price. I mean, definitely not for what you're getting. I just have to be very conscious right now on what I buy because of the holidays. You know, my husband's son's birthday, he just had his birthday. My birthday's coming up. Violet's birthday was October. And then we have, I need to grab my soda. And then we have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Our anniversary is in November. New Year's, Valentine's Day, Lillian's birthday in March. And then we're done after March until July. And then it's my husband's birthday. So, okay. So now we're going to take this Morphe M3-1 and we're going to put that coral pop because that's really pretty. I really like that. So I'm going to put that on my under eye. Just a small little wash of color on the lower lash line here. So, and then I just worked a normal shift Sunday and yesterday. That was about it. Friday we did a game night. We ordered pizza and played Jenga, I think that's how you say it. And then we played a trivia game too. I can't remember the name of it. My husband bought both of them on Friday. We actually normally do like movie nights and game nights with the kids every week, but we honestly have not done that the last like month or so. Things have just been really crazy and we were just so busy. My husband and I are so tired when you know it comes down to time to do that, but we know we shouldn't. You know, we should have just kept doing it, and with everything going on right now with their biological dad, we want to spend as much time with them as we can and show them that, you know, we love and care about them. They're out of school right now for Thanksgiving, so they have the whole week off. I have today, tomorrow, and Thursday off, so I have 3 days off with them. So that's going to be nice. Okay. I think I need to put just a little bit more on the corner on this one. Sorry guys, I get really concentrated when I get to my eyes. Okay. All right. I think we're good on that. All right. So let me know what you guys think. I think I like the look. The colors are gorgeous. I am excited to play around with that a little bit more. Sorry guys, I gotta grab something. And then I will do my mascara after I do my concealer for under my eyes. But I will play around with it the rest of this week. Probably tomorrow play with the brown colors. That's what I did with the Natasha Denona. I think I used it for like 3 or 4 days, something like that. All right, I'm really trying to get this used up. I've had this for like 4 or 5 months, a long time. So we're gonna use the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer from Sauté London. It's got these really cool like little bead things in it. I don't know, but it is definitely a very smooth and hydrating primer. I like it. I'm out of my blur stick I use for my pores, so we're gonna go ahead and use the Professional primer. I'm glad that it started working again for me because I noticed it stopped working, like it which I never really thought that, you know, something that actually works for you can just stop, but it can. You know, my cousin's she went to school, cosmetology school, so I talked to her a little bit about that, and she said that, you know, that does happen, and it's happened to her too, where something works for you for a while and then it just all of a sudden stops. And the professional primer has stopped working for me, because I was using that like every day because it worked really well, and then I was on the hunt when it stopped to find me a pore primer, and I went through so many trying to find one, and then I finally did with the blur stick, but I'm out of it and I just have not picked up another one yet. All right, so we got that hydrating primer on. It feels so good. Like, it's seriously extremely hydrating. If you have Ipsy, you may have gotten it with your Ipsy. Okay, so now we're gonna use the Professional Primer. I need this mirror just a little bit so I can see a little better. My pores definitely are so much better than they used to be. And I just put it here on my chin. I don't have a lot down here. It's mainly like right here. I actually used a mask the other day that held really good with my pores as well. And then I always like just kind of pat it in as well to get it in to the surface of your skin. And then I put some on my nose. I don't have a lot on my nose. And then like right here, I do have quite a noticeable amount right there. And I put some here and here. But it's from Sand and Sky or Sky and Sand, something like that. And it worked so well, and it made my face so smooth. And I used it this morning too, and it helped with my pores and it helped smooth out my face. Figured I don't normally do masks in the morning. That's something I normally do at nighttime, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this morning and just kind of give her a good base for my makeup for today. I mean, I normally try to do that every day anyways. And then if you've noticed, this side, not red. This side, red. I think I have, you know what, I'm starting to think that like I have a sensitivity to things on this side of my face. Because this eyelid, this cheek is fine, this eyelid's fine. And then we're just gonna put some right here. We'll just, like I said, push it into the skin. And then we will hop onto our foundation. I'm using a foundation today. Typically, I use foundations on my days off, and then on the days that I work because of having to wear a mask, I just use like a tinted moisturizer, BB cream, you know, CC cream, those type of things. Okay, so we got that on, and it definitely works pretty well. I do have the Tula blurring moisturizer, and I was thinking of using that today, but I think I might use that in next week's Get Ready With Me as a moisturizer and a primer. See how that works. All right, let's move some stuff around real quick. And then I'm going to wet my sponge, and we're going to use the Lancome foundation. It's such a pretty foundation. It's like your skin. It really looks like your skin. It feels amazing. I love it. Okay. I mean, half the time you can't even tell that I have foundation on. You guys will see when I'm wearing it, which for me, I feel like that's a goal. You know, like I want it to cover things it needs to cover, but I want my makeup to look natural. I mean, I think everybody does. I mean, I don't think people want their makeup to look like they're wearing a mask, you know. So I'm not gonna repeat really the issue going on with my kids' biological dad. I'm not gonna repeat like the whole story, but he's going to prison for drug charges again while on probation. He actually is supposed to, according to someone I've been talking to that's talking to him, he's supposed to have court tomorrow for the violation of his probation, which is I'm assuming the drug charge. And then on the 7th of December is supposed to be his sentencing hearing. Everything's on Zoom, and I've gone to one hearing, and that was the first one, so I could find out what he was found with and what happened. And yeah, it was really hard. It's been hard. It's been really hard to, you know, have the kids going through this. It's not been a fun time. All right, so now we're going to use my Benefit Boring Industrial Strength Concealer for under my eyes. Like I said, I have struggled to find a concealer that, a primer too, and a concealer actually, that works well. And this is the only one. And I use my finger because I melt it, get it warmed up between my hands, my legs, wherever. And then it just sinks into the skin a lot easier if I do it that way. So that's why I do it that way. All right. And then we're gonna set, I normally don't set my entire face unless I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, which is funny because the Tarte Shape Tape concealer never worked for my face. Nope. Like it was too thick, too drying for under my eyes. But as far as this setting powder, it works amazing. I have kind of a love and hate relationship with setting powder because I do like it and I do like to use it. If I'm not using my Shape Tape, I just use it for under my eyes to set my concealer. If I am using my Shape Tape, I will use it for my entire face because it works. What happens with setting powders that I use, any other setting powders I've used, I work hard to cover my pores, to do all that stuff, and then it just brings out that, it will bring my pores out. I have a lot of setting powders. I think I have like 5 or 6, and a lot of them are barely used because besides the Shape Tape, I don't use it for anything but under my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and set my entire face today, and then I'm pretty sure I have a setting spray in there. I'm pretty sure it's my Too Faced Hangover RX primer or setting spray. I'm almost out of my first bottle. I picked up one when they had their Alta's 21 Days of Beauty going on, so I picked up another one. Thanks for when I ran out because I really like that one. It's very hydrating. It works very well, and it's almost out, so I've been using that one quite a bit. So I'm gonna set under this eye, and then we will set the entire face, and then we will move on to, actually we'll probably do mascara next, then set the entire face, and then we will move on to bronzer and highlighter, lips, and be done. Oh shoot, I don't know if I have my lip stuff in here actually. I have to, god dang it, my mirror won't stay up. Oh my gosh, there we go. All right, and then I just go over it one more time to kind of get everything in. So, I mean, it's not foul proof. It doesn't cover everything, but it covers it up pretty well, that concealer. Let me see if I have my lip stuff. I do need, well, I have one thing, but I don't have my chapstick. So, all right. So, I'm going to be using the same mascara that I used last week's Get Ready With Me. It's a new one from Tri-Seeks. And I actually have not figured out how to use this eyelash curler. I don't use curlers. I don't feel like I need to. My eyes are actually my eyelids are pretty good. So I don't use curlers, but I was gonna try to figure it out. And if I'm being honest, I totally forgot. So I wanted to try it last week's video for the sake of the video. Oh, I got some under there. But I never did. So I'm sorry. I just totally spaced about it. Like I said, we've had a lot going on, and I'll get into that here in a minute. I'm gonna have to pause you guys to go get my lip stuff. If I ask one of the kids, they're not gonna know. They're gonna search for it forever. They're kids. Is what it is, right? I still have. All right, I'm just gonna take a little tiny corner of this makeup remover pad. So that's one reason I don't use a makeup remover pad to like remove my makeup, because, oh, I just smeared it. There we go. It actually dries out my face. That's one reason why I like to actually use, let's push that back in, like a cleansing balm. I've used a couple of different ones. Like I used the LMS one not too long ago. All right, so eyes are completely done. Sometimes I'll do black eyeliner in my waterline, but we're not doing that today. And I'll always put color on my lower lash line. And then sometimes I'll also put the black eyeliner. Today we're not doing the black eyeliner. All right, I'm gonna pause you guys just real quick so I can grab my lip stuff, and then we're gonna set my face and head on to bronzer, highlighter. We will do lips and then setting spray, and we'll be done. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Now we're gonna use my Y2 from Morphe. It looks like this for my setting powder. We're just gonna swirl that on. I got it in the shifter, and we're just gonna apply it. I actually got this as a gift from Karen, another YouTuber that I'm friends with, because she's just a doll and very sweet. All right, gotta put a little bit more in here. It actually blurs up your pores pretty well. I like this setting spray, or this setting powder. I don't use a lot of it, even though it works really well, you know. And when I do use setting powder, oops, okay, I'll just use this mirror on the, even when I use setting powder, I mean, see how it like blurs up? Like, look at that, and then that. I think it works really well. I like it. Some people probably don't, but I like it. God dang it, my mirror. I've had it for so long. Okay, we gotta shake some of that powder off. That's a lot of powder. I want to shake off the excess. Okay. What was I saying? Oh. I don't use a lot of it even when I use it for under my eyes and stuff too. And I always shake off the excess powder, because you don't want to. It can be very drying, and when I first started using setting powder, I think I was using too much, but oh, sorry, my light again. There we go. Maybe that would be easier for you to see the difference. I mean, look at that. It gives a nice little blurring effect. And I love this brush. Karen, you are just the sweetest girl. I even use it for bronzer sometimes. All right, so we are done with setting the face. So I'm gonna head on to bronzer, highlighter, lips, and setting spray. We might actually get done before an hour. Sometimes I can do it in under an hour. Other times it takes me longer. All right. I'm going to use my Baddington brush for my bronzer, and we're going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. And then you always want to shake off that excess as well. So I don't use blush. I've talked about trying to figure out how to wear it. My biggest thing is I'm just afraid I'm going to make myself look like a clown, if I'm being completely honest. So that's the main reason why I don't. And I've talked about figuring out how to apply it, and I still might. I probably will, because I've got some blush that I probably should try out that I've gotten in my subscription boxes. So I might. I have tomorrow off. I have Thursday off. I might go ahead and, I mean, it's Thanksgiving Thursday, so I definitely don't want to look like a clown. But I might go ahead and experiment tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday for Thanksgiving, I invited my sister over. I'm not sure if she's gonna come. She has plans but doesn't. Like, I asked her if she did. She told me that she, you know, was just gonna, she bought food. It was gonna just make a bunch of food and have her friend, sorry, not have a friend. That was the second conversation we had. The first conversation was that she, and I don't always put it up here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. The only places I have to go today is a doctor's appointment this afternoon. Just a normal, regular doctor's appointment. Just a checkup kind of thing. Anyways, when I first talked to her, she said that she was just gonna put her tree up. I'm gonna put some down here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my nose. It just, with my nose, it just depends what, which one I'm using, which bronzer. And this is a light enough one, I think it would be fine. But she just told me she was, you know, just bought a bunch of food, and she planned to put her tree up. And then when I told her I was going to invite her, and I said, you know, we could have it at your place if you want, since you were going to do your tree. Then she told me that she did invite a friend, and something about he doesn't know if he wants to be around. I don't know. He wants to be around a bunch of people. I don't know the guy, so I don't know. So now I don't know if, you know, I told her we could have it there, we could have it here, or whatever she wanted to do. So I don't know. She said I could probably come to both. You know, you could have it at your place, and we could do, you know, I could do mine, and then you can do yours. So I don't know, but we're gonna have it here because it sounds like that's what she wants to do. So she might come over, she might not. So it's not like if I make myself look somewhat like a clown, it will be too bad, right? Just be my sister and my kids and husband. Anyways, all right, so we got that, and then we have a new highlighter that I got from my Ipsy as an add-on. It is the Kooky Professional Soft Glow Highlighter. And when I swatched it, it was very blinding. So we're going to see. I did read the reviews, and it did say that it doesn't stay on as long as some highlighters, but we're going to try it out. All right, so for my face, I'm going to use my Luna Magic brush right here for my face, and then we'll do a different one for the corner of my eyes, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And then we just have setting spray. Anyways, so yes, back to the girls' dad. So he has that going on, and this person that told me about his hearing, because he had one last week, and so I asked her if she had talked to him and if she knew what came of it. I don't know why he closed that. She told me that it was, he waived his right to a speedy trial, so pretty much that means they're trying to work out a deal with the prosecutor. He's going back to prison 100%. There's no doubt about that. He even understands that, and he knows that. We just don't know for how long. He's looking at up to 7 years, but I doubt it's going to be 7 years. But I was also informed that she's been trying to get, this person has been trying to get his phone released to her. She pays for the phone bill, like for him to have the phone, and right before he got in trouble, his phone got smashed, and she paid for him to put a brand new iPhone 11, or I think it's the 11, whatever the brand new iPhone is. I'm not an iPhone person, my husband is, so he would know which one is a brand new one, but she put it on her account, and he wanted to release the phone to her while he's going to be gone, and then his roommate, which I'm not comfortable with, my kids being over there, I'm not comfortable with him living with her because she's a person who's trying to get off drugs. She's not off drugs. I feel like this highlighter is not as blinding as it was swatched, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm pretty sure the reviews of it not having as much stain power is probably pretty correct. It's probably not going to stay on as well as other highlighters I've had or as long, but it's okay. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it a little. It's pretty. Sometimes I like it blinding, and today I want it blinding. Anyways, but she also told me they're not releasing the phone because they're investigating him for other charges. So great, right? It wasn't just a relapse. I asked her what, because I don't know. I'm actually going to use this for my nose as well, and then just used a different one for the Cupid's bow. Yeah, see, I mean, I put quite a bit. Well, I guess it's pretty blinding on my nose. And she told me that he knows the person. We've had a lot of like break-ins to cars. And she told me that he knows the person, and there's messages on his phone with this person. And so they're investigating his involvement. He technically admitted to it. He didn't deny it with her. I guess he told her he didn't have a big part of it. Well, honestly, in my eyes, I don't care. Big part, small part. You just drove the car and the guy did the work. I don't care if you were a part of it. You chose, again, to do something over your shoulder. So that's kind of just the update with him. We're just waiting on hearings. He said that they might go ahead and take care of it tomorrow during that hearing, like this new charge. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and put myself through that and try to get the Zoom information today, call the courthouse and get the Zoom information today and go to that tomorrow, because that's going to have the information for possibly the information for this new charge. So he's racked that on too. And I don't know, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's also trafficking, because honestly, I could see that. All right, so what do you guys think? This is the look. That's the highlighter. I like it. I love the eyeshadow. I love that coral. It is so blinding. And as you can see, it's a little different shaped on this part here and this part, because my eye is a little shaped differently, but I love that color. That is gorgeous. All right, so now we're going to use the RX setting spray. Oh, it just feels so good because it's so hydrating. And that's it, guys. That is the look for today. Oh, wait, no, we got lips to do too. So let's go ahead and do lips. I almost forgot about the lips. I don't always do my lips, but lately I definitely have been using this chapstick, and then a, like, where'd it go? There it is. This lip enhancer. It's like a lip gloss. I got this in my BoxyCharm. We used it last week. I've used it all week and I love it. So what I do is I put this chapstick right here on first. It's just a regular chapstick. And then we will put on this lip gloss. I mean, look how glossy that is. And then I'm going to go ahead and, we'll go ahead and leave it like this. Because I was going to use this Sol de Janeiro lip balm in Soulmate. I mean, it wouldn't be this dark, but it would be a brown. And it just doesn't really match the eye look. So we're just going to go ahead and leave it like that. All right, guys. So that's it. Got some lips that are nice and hydrated. Got everything on. All right, I don't have any questions to answer, but for the people that are new to my channel, for my Get Readies with me, I do ask that you give this video a thumbs up. That really, really helps out my channel. Please subscribe, because I'm trying to get a giveaway going for everyone who's been so supportive on this channel. I've had an amazing time doing all these videos. Not just my Get Readies with me, my unboxings, my weight loss. I've had so much support from you guys, and it's an outlet for me to come and talk to you guys. I mean, about things that are going on, like the stuff with my kids' biological dad. I mean, I have an amazing husband who I talk to about this stuff all the time, but honestly, he probably gets a little tired of it some days hearing me. And I mean, and it's nice to get, you know, advice from someone who's not a part of the situation. He has stepped up from day one. My husband is absolutely amazing and been a wonderful dad to the girls, but he's had to step up more because their dad's now going to be gone again. He was already gone for a year before, and before that about 2 years. So he's great, but it's nice to have this outlet to speak to you guys and just get my emotions out and get your advice from people who aren't involved in the situation. But I have just made amazing friends, and I really want to give back to you. So I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers so I can do the giveaway. So please subscribe. And then in my Get Readies with me, I also ask you to leave a question down below. Anything about me, my life, my past, my friends, my family, my future, my goals, whatever you want to ask. Anything at all. And then I will answer those in the next week's Get Ready With Me. So any questions that are asked in this video will be answered next week. So make sure you also hit that bell button so you're notified when I upload next week's Get Ready With Me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving, and you have a wonderful time with your family, and just stay safe out there with everything going on with COVID. But I hope you guys have a great time, and I will see you guys in a day. I was gonna say a few days. Tomorrow is when I will have this uploaded, and I will be doing my vlogging for my weight loss. So I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.